Well, hello and welcome back. If this is your first time coming, this is Bug Eater 64, and we're getting ready to do a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 flight. Also, FSAirlines virtual airline flight, and we're going to be doing it in the PMDG DC6B, and we're going to be flying from YBSG to WABB. So we're going to go from Australia and head over some islands. But that being said, this is the second leg that we've been trying to get done for about a week and a half now. And we finally got all the tune-up done on the DC6, maintenance repairs done, and we're looking like we're going to be able to get out of here and get out of Australia and head around the Ring of Fire, which is an area that goes around Asia, and we're going to end up back after 12 legs at San Francisco International in California, USA. So I hope you enjoy the flight. We're going to get inside here and get things going and get ready to take our flight. We're starting at dark 30 in the morning, and we'll hopefully end up landing in a nice sunny day. But there is going to be some clouds and possibly even thunderstorms. So let's get in the aircraft and let's be on our way. All right, so we're sitting on the runway 30 and getting our bird ready to get going. So let's get the engines going and start our flight. Okay. Mixture full rich. Starting engine 3. Everything looks ready. Let's go.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Yeah, start them up. Yeah, it looks like engine 3 is starting up nicely. Everything's looking good. So, engine 4 next. Magnetos to both. Fuel pump low. Turn number 3 off. Start selector to 4. And there we go. We've got our engines going. We're starting engine 1 right now.
9, 12.
Yep, it's dark outside. My goodness, can't see squiggle diddly squat. But we've got 4 good engines running. All right, so let's go.
Selected boost pumps. Off and off. Battery switch. Plane battery. Generators.
And let's get rid of our floods.
Checked and on. Emergency lights. Armed. Ground power. Removed. After start checks complete.
Next we'll do the, since we're already on the runway, we'll go ahead and get our before takeoff.
Boost pumps. Boost
And
pumps
then
on
we'll
low.
go straight to takeoff.
Fuel selector and crossfeed. Main tanks and crossfeed off. Autopilot and carb heat. Off and cold. Hydraulic system. Down, forward, pressure and quantity checked. Okay. Flaps 20. Flaps set 20. Windows and turbine. Closed and on. Controls. Gust lock released. Free. Pitot heater. On. Mixture and cowl flaps. Reach and locked. Set. Transponder. On. Landing lights. Extended and on. Before takeoff checks complete. Stabilize. 30 inches stabilize.
All right, let's get the engines revved up and get ready to go. "30 inches, all 4 engines, looking good.
30 inches stabilized. Cowl flaps. Cowl flaps. Cowl flaps set. Full power, please. Going full power. Full power set.
And brake released. Airspeed's alive. This little airfield, there's not even runway lights. Rotate.
Positive, gear up. Gear selected up. Gear up, lights out. Flaps up. Flaps going up.
Altimeter 64 Alpha Alpha Delta X-ray continue for north departure.
Veto power. Setting
Sugar Tower Altimeter 64 Alpha Alpha Delta X-ray continue for north departure.
Okay, going to METO power.
METO power set. Climb power. Setting climb power.
Altimeter 64 Alpha Alpha Delta X-ray leaving my airspace frequency
power
change
set.
approved.
After takeoff checklist, please.
Sugar Tower Altimeter 64 Alpha Alpha Delta X-ray frequency change.
After takeoff checks complete.
Okay, so everything is looking good. We've got 4 good engines, climbing nicely. Let's go ahead and set the gyro pilot on, which is the 50s version of what modern day we call autopilot. But sometimes it takes me a couple times to remember to set the proper sequence. So we'll go through this a couple times, but it'll all be all right. Okay, so yeah, we're looking okay. Everything's looking fine. And gyro pilot on, activated and working well. At this point, we'll continue to climb. Whoops. I got a warning and plenty of fuel. Engine 3 has just shut down. It looks like we lost all oil pressure to the engine. So flight engineer went ahead and feathered it. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go through the process here and see if we can get it to restart. Okay. So let's go ahead, unlock that, and okay, that's turned off. Let's go up here. Magnetos. Set that to 3. Set the fuel pump to low. And
3, 6, 9, 12.
And it's not even trying. Okay. But you know what? Yeah, we got no oil pressure. So I doubt if it's going to refire. That won't be a big problem. I mean, it'll be a slower flight, but we can fly on 3 engines. Let's go ahead and... Of course, the engine won't restart unless you have fuel to it. So let's go ahead and put... Whoops. Put that back up. Okay, number 3. Reintroduce fuel. 4 is coming up to RPM. That was almost a bad foobar. It's going to want to fly a little bit to the right anyway if I can't get this engine started. So that could make the landing interesting. But we'll see how it goes. So right now, let's go ahead and see, try to get it restarted again. Okay, magnetos to both. Alright, we've got the engine start selector already on 3. Fuel pump is on low. Let's start.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay. And she's not even trying. Yeah, we got that flashing light there. Okay, so we've got no oil. Hmm. So don't know why that happened. It's something I'll have to look into later and let maintenance deal with it. Well, we've got 3 good engines. They're all operating fine. And you can see just how dark it is out there. Ooh, yeah. Hello, thunderstorms and lightning. Alrighty, so. Ooh, lightning. Yeah, can't see anything out there except darkness and a few stars. So this was going to be about a 3.5 hour flight, and I'm guessing with number 3 engine shut down, probably add about another hour, or just under another hour, because we're going to be flying quite a bit slower. So we'll just kind of watch the rest of the engines and our fuel flow, and see how things go. But the aircraft is handling fine. So now we just settle back and hopefully enjoy a uneventful further flight. A lot of weather underneath us. Luckily, though, that it's underneath us. So presently we're just about 14,000 feet. Okay, so we're still looking okay. So I suspect as we head down, once we get closer to our destination, if this weather stays very much like it is now, then we're going to probably hit some turbulence as we descend. And hopefully the runway at the airport at WABB will be clear to make our landing. So we'll just see how things go. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, no complaints from here. Although it would be nice to fly this bird, as much as I enjoy it and really deeply like it, to be able to do a long flight and have all the engines running when I land. So we'll just see how it goes. But the passengers in the back are probably taking a nice nap as we prepare our flight. Alrighty, ooh, another good clapper there. Well done. So coming up is, I figured we're flying a 1940s and 50s aircraft, the Douglas DC6B, and I thought appropriately that during our montage we should have a little 50s era jazz. So sit back, enjoy, and we'll see you on the other side. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little interlude. We're going to have another one here pretty quick. We're on our descent and getting ready to approach the airfield here shortly. But we're still quite a few miles out, but we're still flying well on 3 engines, so no complaints there. And we got to get over a couple mountains, but we've got a beautiful morning. So let's have a little wake up music. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that. We're getting ready to come in and land at WABB, which is Franz Calerpo or something. I can't pronounce it. But anyway, we're here. So, we're going to have a bit of a testy landing, I guess.
Flaps 20. Setting flaps 20.
With only 3 engines, this the left wing is going to want to raise up, but I've done it before.
20 flaps set. Mixtures rich, please. Auto rich. Mixtures set. Gear up and down, please. Gear up and down.
But we should be okay. And if I keep my landing speed correct, I won't have to use the reversers, so that won't cause any issue.
Gear down and locked, 3 greens. Props. 2400 RPM.
Very good. Let's get ready to land. And extend the landing lights. And turn the landing lights on. And there's our runway. Well, this would be nice if they didn't have trees so close to the end of the runway. But this being Microsoft 2020, I don't really have to worry about them. So we're just going to come in for routine, normal 3-engine landing. We've got plenty of runway, so that shouldn't be an issue. lined up nicely. And we'll just ease her down. Alright. No complaints there. Landing of minus 201 feet. So, not bad at all for this old girl, especially on 3 engines. Like I said, she's an easy plane to fly on 3 engines. So we'll just roll down here to the next exit.
Monkey 64 Alpha Delta X-ray turn next taxiway.
And that's just what we'll do.
Monkey 64 Alpha Delta X-ray contact ground on 118.1.
Okay, we'll pull
Going
up here
to
and park.
118.1 Monkey 64 Alpha Delta X-ray.
And we can end our mission and get successful.
After landing checks complete.
Very good. So let's take a moment and take a look at that landing once again. All right, then. Well, there you have it. Successful flight, successful landing. Everything is good. Landing feet per minute, the landing rate was minus 201. So no complaints whatsoever. And we did it on 3 engines. Shortly after takeoff, and I'm going to have to again check into this and see if it's something that maybe has to do with when we get to cruise speed, but I think it actually happened when we were getting ready for climb speed. But we lost the number 3 engine, um, lost oil pressure completely, and so we had to end up shutting it down and feathering it. But no big deal. The DC6 flies extremely well on only 3 engines. It just slowed us down. So instead of taking about 3.5 hours, you added about an hour to the flight. So just over 4 hours to cover the 700 miles to get here. And but everything went well. Landed good. Interesting. Lots of lightning and storms. Luckily, we were over the top of them, and beautiful sunrise coming in. So yeah, very nice, very nice. So I hope you enjoyed the flight. I sure had a good time bringing it to you. And until next time, this is Bug Eater 64, and as always, safe flying.